This week's video caught me by surprise. I set out to make a video about the pleasures of hiking obscure trails into unknown places. For this video, I specifically picked the trail that is so rarely used and poorly maintained that it almost doesn't exist. Even the trailhead was hard to find. I love walking this thin edge of comfort, where there's just enough of a tenuous thread that I flicker in and out of confidence on a trail that is little more than a ghost. Many people would be very uncomfortable, maybe even terrified by this experience. But I love testing this edge and learning where the limits of my confidence lies as I lose and refine a trail. I didn't know where this trail would take me or what I would find. But what I discovered inspired me to let go of the video I thought I was going to make and talk about something else instead. Because the trail ended up taking me through long stretches of severely burned forests. This was not the idyllic experience I imagined, but it made me realize something even more important. We think of nature as a series of beautiful landscapes, but fires are a new and increasingly common reality. Forest after forest are being burned into oblivion, and millions of acres look like this now. These places are painted as disaster zones, catastrophes, or wastelands. But a burn area is so much more than a disaster, and we need to recognize that there's an urgent need here. These abruptly altered places have been stripped of meaning in the popular imagination. Burned places are empty vessels waiting to be filled with new stories. And whoever fills that space will shape the narrative for future generations. We are in great danger of the narrative being dominated by reactive fear and special interest groups, when in fact these places are one important link in a much larger long-term ecological story. Think about how reactive fear in the 1940s led to the Forest Service's disastrous Smokey the Bear campaign, which completely dominated the narrative for almost 50 years and led to decades of poorly conceived forest management. We can't make this mistake again. We need artists, writers, and musicians who understand and love the complex beauty of these places, and who can begin filling these empty vessels with thoughtful stories and meaning once again. This is a call then to take time to get to know our burned area. Fill this place with your curiosity and wonder, and share your stories with us. They are so urgently needed.